and gentlemen, welcome to Tarble Arena for this championship match of the Molten Invitational National Championships between the Springfield College Pride and the UC Santa Cruz Banana Slugs. The NCAA Banana Slugs with an overall record of 15-6. A 6'6" junior middle blocker from Irvine, California, wearing number 1, Rick Schroeder. A 5'11" junior libero from Santa Cruz, California, wearing number 3, Eric Poley. A 6'5" senior outside hitter from Saratoga, California, number 6, Brad Sullivan. A 6'2" senior center from Los Gatos, California, number 9, Eric Rao. A 6'1" freshman outside hitter from Huntington Beach, California, wearing number 11, Sal Lacavera. A 5'11" senior outside hitter from San Francisco, California, wearing number 14, Justin Lamb. A 6'5" junior middle blocker from Encinitas, California, number 16, Austin Einhorn. The head coach of the Banana Slugs is Jonah Carson.
And there you have it, folks. The introductions for the Division III Molten Men's National Championships. We're on the air. I'm Brian Nash, joined by Carthage women's coach Leanne Ulmer. Looking at tonight's matchup between the UC Santa Cruz Banana Slugs versus the Springfield Pride. You notice it's an interesting matchup between two very different teams, but the end goal is still the same. Looking ahead here, we have a very loose bunch of Banana Slugs versus a very business-like approach with the Springfield College Pride. Leanne, how do you see this thing shaping up?
It's going to be fantastic. We watched, obviously, both these teams in the semifinals, and both of them played extremely well. Santa Cruz runs a very fast offense. They rely a lot on their outside hitters and their right side hitter, Brad Sullivan. Eric Rao, their setter's tremendous, as well as their libero, Eric Poley. On Springfield side, Palumbo is their man. He was tremendous in the middle last night. I think he hit about a 700 clip there for quite a while. A.J. Nally, the National Player of the Year on the Springfield side. Once again, a tremendous libero, tremendous senior setter. There's 4 senior starters on Santa Cruz, 2 senior starters on the Springfield side. So the Banana Slugs, as their name would imply, they're kind of loose as a goose. Got that Northern California cool, as you like to say, going on. And Springfield, very talented team as well. This is going to be a very exciting match, and we're both looking forward to it, I know.
Tremendous match here in Tarble Arena. You see the Banana Slugs going back to serve right now. And we have the first serve, and the match is off. And as last night, Alberto Bravo starting the Springfield College Pride off with a bang.
Starting strong like he did last night. Coach Carson, Jonah Carson from Santa Cruz mentioned that they're going to try to see if they can serve them tough and keep them from hitting over their smaller outside. So far, Bravo did what they wanted to do there.
And a mistake right off the bat as well. It's been a theme throughout the weekend. The serving has been a little bit lax here.
Falcone served pretty well last night, just didn't get a good swing at that one.
Justin Lamb back to serve. Serving aggressively, and Cal Palumbo putting the ball away.
There he is, hitting that 31 ball. He gets in the gap there and just crushes the ball. Great pass from the libero there, and beautiful set and swing.
Now, if you're Coach Jonah Carson, how are you looking to kind of eliminate, or not necessarily eliminate because he's that good, but how are you looking to kind of take down a little bit on Cal Palumbo?
Well, you're going to have to maybe have your right side help you out a little bit, pinch that block in a little bit.
And Cal Palumbo again with a big play. Palumbo has been all over the court regardless of the match so far.
Yeah, they have him listed about 6'4", but it seems like he's 6'8" the way he plays. He just has hops and very strong.
You look at Cal Palumbo and A.J. Nally, former teammates, former high school teammates and club teammates, a year apart, but forgive me if you will, familiarity brings a little bit of spice to the relationship there.
Without a doubt. You know, they've played all those years together, and certainly can't help anything. They're side by side in the lineup there, and it's a great combo for Springfield.
Schroeder back to serve. And there you have it from A.J. Nally.
Just a controlled swing at the middle playing back row there. You'll see them pick on them after they serve. He's a very smart hitter.
A.J. Nally rewarded with the serve. Springfield leading 4-2 against Santa Cruz. Justin Lamb with a nice pass right there. And Brad Sullivan dug by A.J. Nally, giving the ball back to Nally. 3 up, and a dig out of the block right there by Harrison. Alberto Bravo from the back row. Bravo last night tore Carthage apart with his back row attacks.
You know, I think he's going to have a lot of success. The Santa Cruz outsides are smaller. You know, he's going to get his swings, get some touches there, but that got started by a tremendous dig by A.J. Nally. He saw Sullivan had a wide open swing. He moved in and just stuck it.
And there you have it. There you have it for number 11, Sal La Cavera. Another interesting piece to the puzzle right there. Cavera doesn't do anything that jumps out at you, but is a solid player.
Very quick approach, kind of a roundhouse, quick arm swing he has. Very difficult to pick up on. And National Freshman of the Year.
Sullivan with the serve out right there. Springfield ahead 6-3 with Palumbo back to serve.
A lot of energy on the court for Springfield right now. Santa Cruz seems a little uncharacteristically quiet right now, so we'll see if they can get it going.
And Lamb with the pass right there, and La Cavera tooling the block deep out of bounds.
Almost had his back to the net as he came around on that one and hit it hard, and the block couldn't control it.
La Cavera, very, very solid player, very dynamic hitter, seems to do everything pretty well.
He does. Very outstanding freshman. That's he didn't get the Freshman of the Year for nothing there. He's a talented young man.
And Bravo with the tip over the block. Cavera out to Justin Lamb. Justin Lamb with the error. That's a rare occurrence from last night.
A little uncharacteristic for him. That was tough. He was kind of falling backward on that one and just didn't get good contact on the ball there.
If you look at Lamb's totals last night, hitting .464 with 17 kills. Very much a different type of player than you're used to seeing.
Well, he's got a lot of shots in his bag. A little smaller outside. Not the biggest hops in the world, but has a lot of shots. I think he described it to you. He's that guy in the men's league that you hate. He knows how to use your hands and find that open spot on the court, and just a very, very smart player.
Brad Sullivan with a big kill right there, bringing the Banana Slugs back in within 2 here.
They needed that. You kind of feel like Springfield's having their way right now, doing what they wanted to do.
And A.J. Nally displaying right there why he is the Division III Player of the Year.
You know, they run an unusual set out of the back row there. They split that seam, that 3 seam there between the middle and the right side, and there was nobody there. I know Santa Cruz has seen that on tape, but they run 3 players into the same area, and it gets a little confusing there, and he had a free swing.
Rowell with a big set to Lamb. Lamb with a kill. Lamb seemingly hitting 30-foot line every time.
Oh, he hits that back line like he owns it. Yeah, he hits that deep ball. Very difficult to defend. If they don't get their hands low and over the net, he's going to make a living off that tonight.
Rowell with the jump float serve right there. And A.J. Nally again. A.J. Nally really, really stepping up here in this big match. Seemingly was held in check until the Game 3 last night.
I think he might have been saving himself for tonight. He is the Division III National Player of the Year, and everybody was a little concerned for him last night. It seemed like he got off to a slow start, but that's not the case tonight.
There you see Brad Sullivan with an unforced error as the set took him outside the antenna. We have Greg Falcone back to serve with the Springfield Pride leading 10-6.
Very businesslike on the Pride side, as we described before. Everything's going their way right now.
And as we say it, we are jinxing them.
Yeah, that's his second miss tonight.
Falcone with a miss right there. Justin Lamb going back to serve with the UC Santa Cruz Banana Slugs down 10-7.
Santa Cruz needs to try to break them on this one. They need to try to get a couple points here back in this match.
And great play right there.
Great pursuit there. We'll talk about that in a minute.
All right, and we have Justin Lamb with a big pickup right there, and Justin Lamb out of the back row as well. Harrison with the set to Bravo. They did not like the set. Play continues on. Sullivan with the roll shot.
Overpass.
And Schroeder puts the ball away.
That's big. Yeah, that's big for Santa Cruz. There's a long rally. We're probably, we're going to see a few of those, I have a feeling, tonight. And Schroeder did a great job when Springfield couldn't control the ball.
Leanne, you mentioned a little bit about pursuit. Why don't you explain a little bit to the people listening?
Yeah, their setter ran outside the antenna, came across the net over to the Santa Cruz side, and returned the ball outside the antenna back to their team. And that's perfectly legal. And great hustle play on his part, by the way. That's
and another broken record. We have Mr. Palumbo coming through for you right there.
He doesn't get kills. He gets kills with an exclamation point.
He is, and he puts it down with authority, and it's almost deflating to the team when there's one block up. There needs to be 2 blocks up on that guy.
They're just getting in that seam, but like I described before, it's tough for them because there's still another 2 more hitters coming in that same area. So right now they're passing well enough that that's working for them.
Alberto Bravo back to serve. Sal Carrera on the outside. Justin Lamb picks up off the block. And Sullivan struggling a little bit this evening to try and get himself started. Sullivan with another hitting error.
Yeah, tried to go around the block there instead of maybe, I think Palumbo's a bit intimidating when he's up there, and he just mishit that one a couple feet wide.
Springfield ahead 12-8.
Springfield offense is clicking on all cylinders right now.
Nice pass there by Eric Pauly.
Triple block on Sullivan. Great hustle play.
Springfield really seems to be getting a little bit more energy, and Jonah Carson does not like how this is starting out for his Banana Slugs, so he calls a little timeout to kind of regroup.
One of his keys was to get Sullivan the ball, and of course they know that as well, and triple block up on him that time, which Springfield, just everything going right now, and Sullivan's trying to figure out his way around this here. They're going to have to pass a little bit better, get their middles involved a little bit, and try to get those blockers from bunching up on them.
Well, and prior to the game, I spoke with both coaches, and both coaches seem to be very, very mindful of their serve receive in this game. From last night, the teams that were able to serve receive well were the teams that won.
Without a doubt. It typically goes that way.
And if you look, moving into this game, you look at it, where they've struggled in serve receive is with the Santa Cruz team, and Springfield seems to be putting very minimal effort into their offense, and it seems to be clicking at all cylinders.
I think, both teams are not passing too poorly, but Santa Cruz probably lagging a little behind Springfield, but the Springfield hitters and as the setters doing a tremendous job, but the hitters are just finding that open spot, and I don't think we've had an unforced error yet from them. So Santa Cruz has to clean it up. Their hitters have to be a little bit more aggressive and not try to make it so fine, and try to pound it in that block, make them stop them rather than hit the ball out of bounds. It's so deflating.
And if you look at Eric Schumacher, just seemingly putting the ball wherever he wants to right now, and he's really doing a great job for this offense.
He has a lot of weapons on his side of the court there. Eric Rowell, tremendous setter for Santa Cruz. He'll get him going here.
Bravo back to serve, 13-8 Springfield. Eric Pauly. If we talk a little bit about the ceiling, a little bit of a low ceiling in here. It's come into play quite a few times. And A.J. Nally hitting it where they ain't.
Well, I know Jonah didn't call a timeout for him to send over a free ball, but the ball bounced off the net there and got him a little out of system. Sal just rolled one into the court there, but they're not going to get very far sending down balls and free balls over to Springfield. They are hitting the ball hard and finding lots of open ground here.
Looking at Santa Cruz right now, they look almost a little shell-shocked.
They do. They definitely look that way right now, but they're a very veteran team. Great hustle.
Great hustle play by Harrison right there. And La Carrera putting the ball away. That's a big kill. That was a huge momentum swing because Harrison played a great play.
Boy, they needed that right there. Great hustle diving up by the libero there on the Springfield side, and they needed to get that kill there, kind of